Blazar just introduced two new anamorphic autofocus lenses. Those are Super 35, 133. Let's find out more. I'm here with Sarah and let's dive into it.
You're watching CineD, supported by B&H and CVP.
Hi guys, I'm Johnny from CineD and I'm here with Sarah from Blazar. How are you?
I'm so good and I'm so excited.
Why are you so excited? Can we share with the guys what you have here? Because I think this is really the first time that we are exposing a completely new product from Blazar.
Yeah, so I'm excited because I am holding the world's first anamorphic autofocus lens. It is super cool. We have the Apex and I'm holding the 50, but we also have the 35.
Wait, not so fast. First of all, I'm excited also because I think this is the type of lens that we have been asking and communicating with so many manufacturers. I mean, there is already anamorphic. Please make it autofocus, yeah? So, excitement aside.
Sure.
So first of all, you said how many focal lengths you're going to have?
Well, we currently have two focal lengths. We have the 35 and the 50, and we're thinking about potentially adding more, but we're going to start with the 35 and the 50 just because that's kind of what people are using when they're doing autofocus lenses.
Okay, how about the squeeze ratio?
So we have a 1.33 times squeeze. However, when you put it on your camera, you actually might think that it's a 1.5 squeeze because we've designed it to look more of a squeeze than what it actually is.
Okay, so here's a hard question. When you say you design it to look more like, what does it mean practically? How do you do this? It's a matter of coating, it's a matter of lens elements.
Well, it actually comes down to the barrel distortion that we put in it. If you're familiar with our earlier products like the Remus and the upcoming Kato, we love barrel distortion. We don't do pincushion distortion. So because of the barrel distortion and how much edges we've got in there, it actually looks like a 1.5 D-squeeze.
I'm so curious to try those. So maybe we'll do so very soon. Okay, how about mount options?
So we have a lot of mount options. So right now I'm holding the RF, but we also have E, we have Z, and we have X mount.
So those lenses will be Super 35 or full frame?
They are going to be Super 35. They actually kind of cover the FX6 behind me, but you will have to crop in a little bit. But they do technically only cover Super 35 sensors.
Good. So it looks like you're holding them, and it seems to be very lightweight. What's going on? How did you achieve such a...
Well,
it's nothing.
we can't tell any secrets, but if you're familiar with our Remus line, it's going to be about the same weight as our Remus 100 millimeter, so about 800 grams. It's super lightweight just because autofocus shooters are doing videography, they're doing photography, and we wanted to make sure that it fits within our brand's lightweight. We're all about lightweight here.
Really amazing. How about the minimum focus distance? Do you already familiar with that? Because this actual sample came today to the show, no?
Yeah, so the minimum focus is 2.2 feet. I'm not sure what that is in meters.
Help, 2.2 feet, okay.
It's pretty close, yeah.
Okay, good. So what else? How about the flares? What colors the flares will be?
So right now we're just doing silver flare. So it's neutral. It'll be whatever color you throw at the lens. So if you have like a pointed source that's blue, it's going to look blue. If you have a pointed source that's amber, it's going to look amber. You know, that's kind of been our most popular flare color anyway. So we just want to stick with silver for now.
How about pricing and availability? Because I think with all those specifications, maybe that's the thing I'm most curious about.
Sure. Okay. So if you're familiar with Blazar Lens, we are the affordable anamorphic company. And so we do want to make this accessible for people who are shooting videography and, all that. And I think I'm not able to tell you the price today, but I can tell you that it will be in line with our other products.
Should I come tomorrow for the pricing?
No, we cannot we won't tell the price for a while, but I can tell you that it will be in line with the Remus lenses. So you can expect it to be affordable and accessible. But in terms of availability, it's going to be ready for Christmas.
Guys, I'm sure we just solved your biggest issue, what to buy your beloved one, yeah? So now you know, you might consider having anamorphic autofocus lens.
So that's the apex.
Okay, okay, jokes aside, anything else that I missed, asking you, anything that you want to highlight? This is now or never.
Sure. So, just to talk about the design, I think it's really fun because when we went through the design, we wanted to make it look like an autofocus lens, but still have our Blazar anamorphic style. So we added little details like the autofocus tag here, and then the front diameter. We have so many filter threads so that you can put your own filters on it. It's 77, but we also have other threads in the middle here. So it's very user friendly. You can integrate it with already your setup. And it's great. I think it'll be a great little tool for people to have.
Camera manufacturers are updating their cameras with different firmwares all the time. Sometimes it's even affecting the performance of lenses. So my question is, if somebody buys that lens, can you also update the lens firmware in order to kind of follow up if there are some camera updates?
Well, actually, yes. We have included a little USB-C here. So in the future, if you need to update the lens firmware to be more compatible with the firmware of the cameras that's getting updated, we got you. It's right here, and it's going to be really easy to do that.
Good. Last question. It really took such a long time for a lens manufacturer, any lens manufacturer, to come up with an autofocus anamorphic lens. What is the challenge here?
There's been a lot of challenges to get here. I mean, this is really a breakthrough. Part of the challenge is just developing something that is squeezed in a way where the camera can still register the edges.
That's fine. That's okay. We are used to this.
Yeah. This is what you're talking about? Yeah. Yeah. So one of the challenges was to make sure that the camera would be able to actually detect the edges when it's compressed. And so we settled on the 1.33 times because it's not too crazy. The camera can still detect the edges, but we did want to make it look more like a 1.5 squeeze. So we did add a little more character, like what you would expect in the Remus. But that was a huge challenge. And also to keep the weight down so that it feels like a run and gun kind of lens. I mean, that was also a huge challenge. And then to make all the mounts compatible, that was also a huge challenge. I mean, there are a lot of challenges to make this.
Okay, good. I think we have enough information, and hopefully, again, I really hope to test the lenses soon and share some of the footage with you guys. Sarah, always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Guys, thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.